With this,
thank you. Thank you very much. Excellencies, distinguished colleagues, dear friends, it is a great honor to have been invited to participate in this third annual dialogue, and I wish to thank my distinguished colleague from Jordan, Excellency Ambassador Sacha Mahali, and UNITAR, in particular Mr. Alexander Melchior, for including the Sovereign Order of Malta once again in this panel discussion. I also wish to pay tribute to Jordan for its continuous efforts in promoting the implementation of General Assembly Resolution 65-5. We have been asked to illustrate concrete examples and provide a perspective on interfaith dialogue and cooperation in our respective fields of action. This year's theme, Advancing Peace Through Interfaith Harmony, is of special relevance to the Order of Malta's mission to uphold human dignity and care for people in need, which has in the past and the present translated into assisting and supporting victims of conflicts and national disasters around the globe. Managing large population movements is one of the most difficult challenges for the international community in today's globalized world, and His Excellency the Apostolic Nuncio has just highlighted the migration issue. Every human being is concerned by his/her cultural, social, and religious environment. For people on the move, these settings are of particular importance. They bethink their traditional roots and are looking for surroundings they can call home. As a religious and humanitarian institution, we therefore aim to combine material assistance to refugees, migrants, and internally displaced persons with an ethical and spiritual dimension. Faith-based actors are well placed to interact with religious infrastructure in affected areas, which in most cases play a crucial role in organizing help and encouraging peace. In conflict situations, where religious identity is politically abused as a divider, FPOs are even more compelled to offer protection by promoting solidarity to people on the move. Although the role of faith-based actors in today's humanitarian architecture is widely recognized, their assistance could be further improved through better usage of the unique strengths of FPOs. Promotion of the positive role for reconciliation that religion can play through the unifying power of shared faith or the shared conviction that religion is the source of their values. Special attention should also be given to interreligious dialogue and cooperation and the promotion of faith literacy so as to provide for a common understanding of our special humanitarian mandate. It is in this spirit that the Order of Malta is presently engaged in the consultations leading to the Global Compact on Refugees and the Global Compact for Safe, Orderly and Regular Migration. This process offers the possibility of emphasizing and increasing the role of FPOs in assisting people on the move in countries of origin, transit and destination. For example, in the case of host and refugee or migrant communities practicing different faiths, FPOs can and should act as a bridge. And my distinguished colleague from Singapore has just emphasized the importance of such bridges so as to ensure mutual understanding and peaceful coexistence, particularly in crisis situations. Concerning the issues of successful integration and social peace, FPOs and religion play a vital role in a whole-of-society approach being advocated by the two compacts. Faith and religious institutions have insight into specific contexts. Their access to community and cultural networks enables them to support inclusion of migrants and refugees in national and local systems of services such as housing, healthcare, education, social safety nets, and psychosocial care. Such support in overcoming challenges of daily life in their new host country creates personal contacts, which in turn leads to participation in local community life. In its contribution to these discussions, the Order of Malta has also made proposals with regard to the role of faith-based institutions in the effort of preventing forced migration, as well as to the adoption of policies that guarantee freedom of religion. Furthermore, we are promoting the active engagement of civil society actors and of volunteers in carrying out integration strategies, as well as investment in capacity building of local civil society. Last year, during the second Interfaith Dialogue, I reported on the Charter for Faith-Based Humanitarian Action, which had been adopted at the 2016 World Humanitarian Summit in Istanbul by more than 160 faith-based actors representing all major faith traditions and different geographical regions. The Charter is in fact the outcome of the special session on religious engagement held during the summit and attended by some 250 faith-based leaders and representatives of the world's largest humanitarian organizations. It presents concrete commitments from religious leaders and other humanitarian actors to increase their impact in reducing need and alleviating suffering, and to call for their inclusion in within policy and decision-making at all levels of humanitarian response. The Order of Malta was among the over 150 partners from all religious traditions and regions of the world that were party to the development and launch of the Charter. The dynamics of this process continue today and are most encouraging. The commitments made in Istanbul are driving change as they are turned into action. In order to assess our collective progress, OCHA set up the online Platform for Action, Commitment and Transformation, PACT, enabling stakeholders to report on results achieved and exchange information on best practices learned. The Charter is amongst the 20 initiatives listed that were either newly developed or strengthened by the World Humanitarian Summit process in the context of the Secretary-General's Agenda for Humanity. It has now also become a reference document in its field. Only recently, UNHCR referred to the Charter in its concept paper for the thematic discussion on FBOs in the framework of its preparations for the Global Compact on Refugees. Therein, UNHCR suggests that, and I quote, building on the Charter for Faith-Based Humanitarian Action, FBOs could be invited to commit to supporting and engaging in the various platforms adopted in this program of action, unquote. The present zero draft document, which is now the basis for the forthcoming negotiations on the Compact, is more specific and states in paragraph 29 of its chapter 5, entitled A Multi-Stakeholder Approach, and I quote, faith-based organizations will play a crucial role in developing context-appropriate arrangements to maximize support to refugee and host communities, including in the areas of conflict prevention, reconciliation, and peace building, unquote. As a signatory and initiator of the Charter and a partner of UNHCR, the Order of Malta welcomes this important acknowledgement and has endorsed UNHCR's proposals for the program of action to highlight the role of FBOs. In concluding, allow me to express the Order of Malta's gratitude to the United Nations Interagency Task Force on Religion and Development that was instrumental in ensuring that faith and religion were part of the World Humanitarian Summit's agenda and is now playing a vital role in assisting faith-based humanitarian actors in translating their commitments into concrete action. My special thanks go to the task force's coordinator, Dr. Asa Karam, who guided stakeholders operating in all corners of the world through the whole process and moderated the special session on religious engagement in Istanbul with success and efficiency. Her continued engagement is a strong testimony to the United Nations commitment to interfaith harmony. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much.